If you haven't had, alright. Cut it. Try again. If you're not bald on the side of your head, if you haven't been bald on the side of your head in a while, you should try it out. It's nice. It feels like you're in the world more. It feels like you're in the world more. It makes me want to run. So I feel the wind go by the side of my head. Listen, if you're the kind of guy that's like, oh, why would I get my hair cut? I never know how to assert myself at the barber. Or rather, I didn't know how to assert myself at the barber as a teenager, so I just committed to never getting a haircut and just having a mop. If you're that kind of guy, maybe you should try shaving the sides of your head off. Maybe you don't remember, but the less hair you have, the easier your life is. Not that I'm bald. I mean, I've still got the mop, man. But I'm just saying, you might like it. I'm just saying you might like it. What else? Nothing? Come on, I have a million things. I'm just being inward. Man. This whole podcast, it's a practice for being less inward. But, I've got some, I don't know, man. Fucking demon or something. I could use some punk music, I think. Damn. This speed limit counter, this, your speed sign could use some punk music. And by that, I mean it could be destroyed. Because it flashes blue and red when you're going above the speed limit. When you're going more than 30 miles an hour, it flashes strobes blue and red like the cops are coming to get you. When you are going 4 miles an hour above the speed limit. That could use some punk music. And by that I mean, I would like to see it destroyed. I don't know how effective that second gear was. I stayed at around 550 or 5500 for a while, but it didn't give me a lot of power. Third gets me a lot of power. I can get a lot of power in third. I can get up to like 70 in third. But the second gear, it needs some help. I don't know, I need NOS, I think. I think now this is just a driving layman's perspective, but I think I need NOS. So, someone could mail me that. You can probably find my address by listening to this podcast. So, you could also go 10 under in a 50 mile an hour zone. That's something you could do. I wouldn't recommend it, because you might come across a crazy guy who's just seen Fast and Furious. And maybe this crazy guy is inspired by this film that he's just recently seen, and there's a chance that he might kill you or follow you home. So that's why I personally wouldn't go 10 miles an hour under the speed limit in a 50 mile an hour zone. I don't know, you could call that a life hack, you could just call it advice, maybe financial advice, because I don't know, it's probably not that expensive to die. I guess it's free to die if you don't mind a bit of like brutality or something. Oh, here we go. I was able to drop a gear and leave him in the dust. I think that's how it goes. What is this guy, sandwich crazy? That's the quote I was looking for last time. What is this guy, sandwich crazy? What is he, sandwich crazy? That's a good line. Remember that. Everyone's, if they're quoting Fast and Furious, they're like, Monica! But I think more people should be saying, what is he, sandwich crazy? Hey, go back to Fat Burger. Get a burger and some fries, faggot. Damn. That's so hardcore. That movie's crazy. What is he, sandwich crazy? That's so good. There's nothing like the first, street car meet, street racing scene. That whole scene is nuts. It's so good, and it programmed these people. I already talked about this. Like I said, once I get, if I get interview, I'm obviously going to get an interview because I'm going to get famous, right? So I'm going to get an interview, and they're going to ask, what motivates you? Or, this new album of yours is a wild departure from your previous work. And then I would say, well, I'm just allergic to doing the same thing twice. That's what I would say. I'm addicted to novelty. Just imagine, obviously, you're in on the ground floor here. Ooh, I hesitated and I thought that was a cop, even though it's not, so I didn't go as fast as I wanted to through this roundabout. But it's okay, because in Bainbridge Island, the area that I live, in Bainbridge Island, when you're getting into and out of the island, there's someone walking through the roundabout right here on the fucking highway. Hardcore. That's impressive, I guess. Anyway, there's two... Listen, don't take my gold from me. If there's one thing I have in this world, it's my gold. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where'd my podcast go? Hey, where'd my podcasting equipment go? Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? I can't reach over. I might die if I do that. My phone fell. Now it's on the floor of the car, and I might die if I go try to get it. So maybe I'll just yell for the next, I don't know, till the next stoplight, I guess. Who knows when that's going to be? I kind of want to go the way where I don't have to wait at the stoplight. Also, it's a stale green anyway, and it's like 9 p.m. So I'm probably just going to make this green, and I'm not going to be able to grab my phone. See, I just made the green light. So I hope you can hear me. I'm really going to be straining my voice for the rest of this portion of the podcast episode. Don't cut me off right now. Smart driver. Probably because I'm so loud. Probably because my car is so loud. Because I have an exhaust leak. Probably my exhaust leak. Don't worry, officer. It's post-cat. It holds up to regulations. It's not that loud. It doesn't. It's post-cat. It's not a straight pipe, officer. I just have a leak. I really need to get to a stoplight because this isn't really sustainable. I'm speaking with a strained throat. I'm not using my diaphragm like I am now. This is more manageable. This is more manageable. Timbre. Firm. Masculine. Can you hear me right now? I'm not even sure. But if you can tell with my tone of voice that I don't play games. Hey, I don't play games. Anyway, I think I have to hang out with salesmen or just keep doing this podcast in order to be able to talk, because that's something I'm really not good at, other than yapping at my girlfriend. I can only really yap around flapping my fucking face with my girlfriend. Everyone else I have a little bit of trouble with, especially people I'm meeting for the first time. I got over myself, and my lady and I, we went to meet our neighbors, who we haven't met yet. We've been here for a couple months, but we went door to door this evening to go meet our neighbors, and that was fine, but I didn't have much to say. I think, generally, I should just have more to say. Check out this roundabout. This'll be kind of cool. Maybe. Excellent heel toe. Slow down. Dump it. Woo! Banger. What you just didn't see was very cool. Trust me, it was very cool. Now, I have no idea where my phone is. I think it's face down, and maybe this entire shit is ruined. Now, wouldn't that be slightly funny? Hold on. Aw, man. It's not anywhere convenient. I think I'm going to have to pull over. Because I don't want to yell. Still. I don't want to keep yelling. So I think I'm going to try and pull over. I'm going to go to the park or something. I guess I'm still kind of a ways off. Because I don't just want to go to some random parking lot. I want to go to the park where it's cool. Where there might be teenagers smoking weed. Although I never went to this park to smoke weed. Although granted, I didn't drive around this town that I'm in right now, which isn't Bainbridge Island. As I just said, I just was leaving Bainbridge Island because there's those two roundabouts. Remember how I psyched myself out on the first roundabout and I wasn't able to do the thing that I wanted to do really, but then I was able to do the thing I wanted to do, which was go fast through that roundabout. Now I went through another roundabout just then when I got really excited. Hey, sweet, a red light. I found it. And just in time. So, hey, I'm still recording. I hope you could have heard me. I burned my clutch a little. Anyway. Wow. Hold on. Alright. Got a little high energy there. Are you doing okay? I'm asking myself this. You don't exist. Well. Really, who knows? The last episode, or not the last episode. I haven't even put out the last episode yet. So, joke's on, I guess, you. I mean me. Oh, first gear, right. Oh yeah, first gear. That boy forgot how first gear works for a second. That boy tried coasting down a hill, but he forgot how first gear works. Damn. This ain't Bellingham, man. Downtown, there's no one out here. 9 p.m. on a Monday. 9 p.m. on a Monday, man, there's puke on the sidewalk. From a 20-year-old. A 20-year-old puked on the sidewalk in Bellingham. That's what happens in Bellingham. Yeah. I can't condone college town behavior. I'm gonna have to... What, me? Doing that for no reason? What are you talking about? Going 15 miles an hour in first gear? Just to make a lot of noise? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just having fun, okay? That's not illegal, is it? I guess some kinds of fun are pretty illegal. Coke is illegal, but I think the fun to not fun ratio for Coke is imbalanced. I think that Coke probably has an imbalanced fun to suffering ratio. I'd probably say that Coke is not net negative fun. Now, I've never done Coke, so I couldn't actually tell you. I knew a decent amount of people in high school who did Coke, so I don't know. Don't ask me about Coke. Don't ask me, the guy who just talked about Coke unprompted. Don't ask me about Coke. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way, I guess. I can still decide whether or not I want to... this is riveting, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it smells like poop. Damn. Which is it? Okay. If you're not from Washington, let me give you a tourist destination recommendation. Now, this is the premier day trip tourist location. It's called Port Townsend, Washington. If you need a tourist destination, go to Port Townsend, Washington. How you know you'll be in Port Townsend, Washington is by the disgusting, you'll be greeted by the disgusting smell of a paper mill. Man, I'm just rolling downhill with my dick out here at the red light. Hey, that wasn't a launch. That wasn't anything. I'm still not quite good at whatever. I'm still not quite good at whatever, so. Granny shifting instead of double clutching. What the fuck does that even do? What the fuck does double clutching do? That doesn't do anything. What are you talking about? Pretty cool. It's all about living in the moment. I need to live my life a quarter mile at a time. Really what it's about, what everything is about, is drag racing. So I have bad news about my next paycheck. Damn, I gotta get a job in like 2 days or else I'm cooked. I got gas. Hey, I got gas. Yeah, I just had to pay the cashier. You can't use it at the pump if you have less than $150 in your bank account. You're not allowed to be poor at a gas pump. Which is crazy, because have you seen most of the people there? I mean, I guess it kind of depends. Pretty much everyone's got to use a gas pump, right? Well, not the, I want to go from 5th to 3rd, like going 40, like this. That was kind of cool. I would do that again. Like right now. And then I shifted from 3rd to 3rd because I went too fast. Skipping 4th, man. Poor 4th gear. Nah, come on, I like 4th gear. If I want to comfortably start going up a slight incline and I'm going like 45 or 50, I'll hit 4th. Kidding me? Hey, baby, you know I care about you. But I'm going to skip it again. Alright, I'm going to stop doing that. How about 4th? How about, and then 3rd? Engine braking? How about this one? 2nd, going 30? I can't see anything, dude. It's so foggy. Damn. I guarantee I'm getting a lot closer to getting pulled over. I can just sense it. I can also infer by the way I'm driving. now I'm just shifting for fun. I'm seeing how fast I can shift. Trying to get my technique down. Freaking out here. What's nice about... So my blower motor doesn't work, right? I've said this. What's kind of nice about that is that you kind of get direct feedback from how fast and hard your car is going. If I go really fast and hard, then the heater will get really hot, and also it'll force air through the vents, so it'll get really hot in here. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, apparently race cars get crazy hot. It's probably not as fun if you're a race car. But me, I'm a street legal legend. Right, there's something I can talk about now. I haven't been indulging in the... Is my nose bleeding? Yes. That's fine. I'll just bleed all over myself. No, officer, I'm not on drugs. I just picked my nose a lot as a child. That's why I'm covered in fucking blood right now. Rabbits keep crossing my path, man. Shit, man, a rabbit just went across the road. Little ass rabbit. That's the second one. Another one showed up when I was going to meet my neighbors. By the way, if you don't, this is privileged. Damn, I'm not getting to where I need to in second gear. I'm just not getting to where I need to in second gear. I discovered that issue on a podcast episode, that my second gear dumps power somewhere that isn't the wheels. Anyway, what was I talking about? Every time. You just have to trust me. It'll come together. You just have to trust me. It'll come together. Now, salesmen are a lot less minimalist than I am. I'll find a set of themes and just loop them, sort of, and just kind of grab from anywhere. It's like minimalist jazz. Whereas a salesman's got what he wants in his head the whole time, and he approaches it rather melodically, doesn't he? Or something, I don't know. What the fuck was I talking about? Before I had a bloody nose, what was I talking about? God damn it. It might come back to me. It might come back to me if I just narrate my driving again. It's a little earlier. Well, I don't know. I've done podcast episodes at all hours of the night. Even 1 a.m.? Yeah, even 1 a.m. So, I don't know. What the fuck was I talking about? Alright. Pissed now. I don't think I'm going to go over the tape. Actually, I totally could. I'm actually going to go over the tape. Hold on. Alright. I remember. I was going to talk about the... Alright. I haven't been indulging in the self-taught legend memery. You know the self-taught legend meme? It's big on the jazz content sphere. It's maybe a core cringe. It is a core cringe moment for the jazz guys. And I think that it reflects what... Oh, man, is that a car accident? Yo, that sucks. Yo, what is that? That sucks. What are you guys up to? Oh! Actually, I have no idea. I think a guy's car just died. I don't think it was a car accident. I saw like two cars facing each other, not moving on the side of the road. And I thought the worst. I just thought the worst. But anyway, damn, that guy's whipping. Yo, chill. Oh my god. In a minivan? What is that, a fucking minivan? No, I think that's a truck. You guy's whipping in front of me. But yeah, okay. The the self-taught legend guy in the jazz meme sphere, which, by the way, I despise, the jazz meme sphere. I think it's pretty lame. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, you know? It's fine. It's like if you were into a video game. It's obviously cooler than being into a fucking video game, because you're playing music, but it's not that much cooler. Anyway, the self-taught legend, I think, represents difficult. It's like Radiohead. It's something about Radiohead, or rather, no. That's vague. That's no good. What I mean to say is, I think I get it. I think I get it, but I'm not sure about I'm gonna stop being a weird freak about that. I'm just gonna try and explain it. Okay. So he represents, this guy, this cringe guy, represents the loser. The loser that you probably are. What do I mean by that? What do I actually mean by that? Oh, no. I hope you don't mind the dead air. Here's some downshifts for you. Check out this downshift. This one will be crazy. You probably think that, and I'm talking to myself, obviously, you probably think that you're so brilliant that you don't need to practice or try as hard as other people do, because, well, your whole life you're so good at getting good at things. You're so good at getting slightly good at things. Now, the thing about jazz is that the bar is very high. The bar is rather high. To like not be cringe, to not be cringe at the base level. There's as many meta levels of cringe to jazz as you want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I might get into that, but to not be like base cringe in jazz, you have to be like at a pretty high level baseline. That's just the standard. They're called standards, bro. They're called jazz standards. So, I mean, that should make it somewhat more clear. But that represents a problem to the genius, loser, Radiohead guy who I shouldn't have gone up. Should have just stayed in fourth. It presents a problem to the genius, loser, Radiohead guy who never really had to work very hard to get to a impressive point with anything, specifically music. Now, you probably started playing guitar. You probably started learning, whoa, you can play Peace Sells? Holy crap. You can play Megadeth, you can play Holy Wars, Punishment Due. Is that what that song's called? I haven't listened to that song in ages. It probably holds up. You can play Master of Puppets. Wow. You can play Master of Puppets on the guitar, and it doesn't sound like complete dog shit? That's impressive. Oh, you probably can't play the solo yet, though, huh? Yeah, I probably can't play the second solo yet, right? That might take a while. That might take you slowing it down to half speed with a metronome and then going up in increments of 8. Petrucci 80s instructional video style. You know that John Petrucci? I got so much out of that John Petrucci lesson instructional from the 80s. I think it's from the 80s. It'd be late 80s. If like, what was Images and Words? 87, 86? It must have been like a year or two after that. He was still playing in Ibanez. Anyway, I got a lot out of that, man. The finger exercise where it's totally chromatic, and you start with just 1 2 3 4, then the next string 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, up 4 strings, and then you go up 1 fret and go 4 3 2 1, then you go up 1 fret and go 1 2 3 4, and then you go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, like that. You know? That's a good exercise. I use that all the time. Alternate picking. And then but the real like thing that you can apply is he tells you to take it down to like way slower than you think you're able to play. Like way slower. And to set a metronome and then do that until you're sick of it, and then increase the metronome by 8 BPM. Do that till you're sick of it, and keep going until you're going faster than you thought you could. Also, you can, a little hot tip he said was, if you're getting stuck at a level, instead of going straight down, go up like 30 BPM, like way faster than you should be able to, and try to keep up and fail, and then then take it down. That's good stuff. But anyway, you had to do that for the Master of Puppets second solo, so you probably just didn't learn it. just stuck to Tony Iommi solos, right? Anyway, this is what is represented by the Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So you were able to learn metal songs, so all your friends' dads thought you were really good at guitar. And that got to your head. Obviously, I'm not saying anything new here, not really. Yo! Alright. That was a guy walking along the street in the middle of the night, no street lights or nothing. Raw dogging it, no flashlight. Now that's what I call hardcore. Anyway, they thought you were so good because you could play the Paranoid guitar solo. Could you play the Paranoid guitar solo? Anyway, I'm just talking about myself. Of course, I'm just talking about myself. The self-taught legend guy, he looks at me. He looks like me. He looks at me through the screen. I saw him. He looks at me through the screen. Anyway. What am I in, fourth? Alright. And he even brings like a fucking acoustic guitar, like a shitty acoustic guitar that's completely inappropriate for the gig. Oh man. Y'all should see my mummy. It's a Gibson, it's a Les Paul. It's not a Gibson, it's an Epiphone. And my dad got it in like a raffle. It was free, and it had a giant Monster Energy logo. It just runs the stock pickups, but it wears gain very well. Like, you can put a lot of distortion on it, and it sounds good. It sounds heavy, at least. I don't know about good, but it sounds heavy. But it had a giant Monster Energy logo on it. So I covered it in duct tape. First of all, I tried to make a pipe out of it to smoke weed with. I was listening to a lot of Sleep, you see, and I thought that would be a pretty cool doom metal thing. I was playing mad doom metal, you know how it is. I'll bring back doom metal. Hey, don't worry, man. I'll bring back doom metal, and it'll be good. It'll point to something better, too. How about that? Than weed. Because, I mean, they probably perfected it. The dope smoker, they probably perfected doom metal. At least with the weed angle. I'm not sure you have to listen to Electric Wizard at all. Personal opinion. But anyway. I'll bring back doom metal. This guitar, I tried to make 2 weed pipes, and they just burned because the tube wasn't long enough. It was just, you suck a tube, or you suck like a hole. It's like a pinhole by the you suck on a hole next to the input jack, and there's a bowl on the surface of the pipe of the of the guitar. And I smoked weed from it once, and it sucked, and a bunch of the flour got in my mouth, and it was pretty bad experience all around. But anyway, I burned clutch there. That was bad. Hey, alright. I'm no stranger to flagrantly offensive. I used it I used it at one of my jazz ensembles. I used it for a year for one of my jazz ensembles, and it was like embarrassing to be using. I played a decent solo on After You've Gone. It was decent. You know, I hit fucking chord tones, and it didn't sound like dog shit. Kind of forgettable. I couldn't tell you any highlights. I was just trying to hang on, man. But it was like the wrong guitar, and that's pretty big. I ended up buying another guitar because I realized that I didn't have a normal guitar. My other guitar it's a Dan Electro 12 string. It sounds awesome and it's fun, but it's not normal. It's definitely not normal. You can't bend. You can't fucking bend it without making like a 6th step, an 8th step dissonance, like way closer than a half step. But so I got a normal guitar after that, and it's still got flair. It's like a Yamaha blue Yamaha. It's got a coil tab. It's got P90s. It's cool. It's normal, kind of. It looks like a fucking normal guy would use it. I haven't actually played it in months. Dog, I've just been playing the acoustic guitar. That's my hot practice tip. For anyone trying to get good at guitar, melodically, I guess just in general, but I'm mostly trying to get good at guitar melodically. Although, admittedly, I have pretty much just been playing chords lately, because I'm just writing songs. I keep writing songs, man. I think I have all the songs done on my record. I don't. I'm in the middle of one right now. But, yeah, here we go, man. Here we go. I'm on like 7 tangents right now. This bodes well. Let me just say, this bodes well. What was I gonna say? What am I talking about? Yeah, so I got a regular guitar. I'm trying to like put back the nesting dolls. I'm trying to put the dolls back together. Interesting, minimalist. Anyway. So, I got a normal guitar because it's like offensive. That was a chunky heel toe, but I had to brake pretty quick. It's like it's the having an appropriate instrument is important. Now, there's punk and there's cringe. That was an irresponsible clutch out. But I didn't burn very much clutch because I popped it. But I was giving it a decent amount of gouge. Anyway, what was I talking about? You gotta have the right instrument. I'm not sure that jazz jam sessions, maybe that's why I don't like jazz, is because it doesn't lend itself to punk very well, even though it should. Maybe that's probably why, and I think that's a good reason, is that jazz doesn't lend itself very well to punk, but it should, because, it's about, supposedly, what you fucking learn in school, what the Marsalis family tells you, is that it's about freedom and liberation, when in reality it's about, upholding a tradition, which is cool, but it's not let's not kid ourselves. It's Baroque. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't lend itself very well to punk. Although that's not to say that what the self-taught legend was doing was punk. Maybe. I mean, in the way like Andy Kaufman is. Which is to say, in a weird, not well-adjusted way. Which is, I get maybe for silliness' sake, like postmodern, ironic nihilist kind of deal. Which, I mean, could be the case with this guy. He could be a spook completely. I don't know, he probably just has autism. He probably just has autism and he like nothing like registered as particularly offensive. So you could all be bullying an autistic kid right now. How do you feel about that? How does that jive with your fucking Instagram user brain? Did I get to a good point with this? No, because I was using... Because I didn't finish using this guy, the self-taught legend, as a reflective lens for self-analysis. And the point was that he sucked. Like, I didn't boot up League of Legends. Oh, jeez. I didn't boot up League of Legends and just get started on... I didn't listen to the whole 4-hour video, you know, I skimmed it. I skimmed the video. As most people probably did. I mean, you're straight up weird if you just booted up video games and started playing video games while you listen to this guy crash out over 4 hours. That's embarrassing, obviously. Sorry, I just made it out in front of two guys. Whew. Good thing this oncoming traffic didn't see me taking a racing line just then. He could have been a cop. Point being, you could tell that this kid he probably got into metal. He probably got into metal first. This is why saxophone players are typically very good at playing idiomatic jazz. Horn players are typically very good at playing idiomatic jazz. Because, honestly, bro, they probably just started in jazz band in, like, middle school. And they've just been practicing ever since. Practicing the same stuff. Which, I mean, that's cool, man. I mean it. It is cool. Although, perhaps stifling in what you consider avant-garde or exploratory or transgressive. Where was I going with that? Guitar players are typically, they're coming at jazz from the outside. This was my experience. I ended up coming to the conclusion that jazz won't fulfill me. It's not gonna fulfill me, bro. What do you take from jazz? Emphasis on melody, improvisation, and the marriage of those two things, which is like Ornette Coleman. And also a lot of the songs are pretty good. Also a lot of just like the actual, like straight up songs are pretty good. Like, well, I'll put one on my album. Bottom line, I'm putting a jazz standard on my album. Because a lot of them are very good. And there were people who pushed it, but there's not really people who push it nowadays. Unfortunately, kind of. It'll come from a different place. And that's like completely fine. It's completely fine that jazz is probably not going to produce anything on the level of quality as Bitches Brew or A Love Supreme or I don't know, anything by Thelonious Monk or like Shape of Jazz to Come or Braxton. I don't know, Braxton. Jazz didn't really like Braxton though. Man, tough go of things for Braxton. He kept up like Love the entire time. I mean, have you seen his NEA Jazz Masters acceptance speech? He's so loving and compassionate and understanding and intelligent. Man, Braxton's awesome. He's still alive. I want to meet that guy. I just want to shake his hand. That guy rules. Braxton, goated. But he's not really a jazz guy. But he kind of is. But he pushed it. He pushed it so he wasn't accepted. Now, I'm not saying that the self-taught legend is an example of not being able to push it. This is a danger that any particularly ingenious artists, I want to differentiate from, like, I don't know, maybe there's a better word. I just don't want to use just genius straight up, because that's such a definite term and that's not really what I mean. Maybe brilliant, but maybe that's too maybe that's too nice. Something, you probably know what I mean. Blazing, fiery, hellfire. I don't know. What was I talking about? Sometimes I let the road do too much talking. Let the car do the talking. It doesn't matter how you stand next to your vehicle. Obviously. What? Obviously? Why do you even have to tell me that? Why'd you say that? I know that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Torturous? Pivoting. I know, I'm not pivoting. Pivoting. 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 Some people are pivoting. Some people, man, you gotta pivot. You gotta pivot. You got a degree. And you got a job. And you thought it was chill, but it was not chill, and now you're pivoting. That's gotta be hard. I don't think I'm in danger of that, because I just have this one, like, weird freak thing that I have to do, man. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Hey, wow. God's on my side, man. I don't know about you, Tesla. You're trying to blind me with LEDs. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about how our lolcow, the self-taught legend, wouldn't that be crazy if he becomes like an insane internet lolcow and like kills someone? That'd be cool. Anyway, That'd actually be so good. That'd be so much better than if he just doesn't, if he like hides his face or kills himself or something. If he kills someone after like years of like starting to post online. Anyway, he was a bad example of trying to be a revolutionary. First of all, I think it's a mistake trying to be revolutionary in the area of jazz, which is funny and almost treasonous. But anyway, to be revolutionary, you actually have to be really good. You have to be like better. You have to be better. You can't just be like kind of good. And you definitely can't be subpar. You have to have the capacity to bring forward something new altogether. Not the capacity, the technique, the fucking skill, man. You think anyone gives a shit about the shags other than assholes who watch too much YouTube? No one actually fucking cares about the shags except for assholes who watch too much fucking YouTube, is what I'm saying. Where was I going with that? Basically, you have to be fucking good. You have to be fucking good. And if you need a reminder, here we go. If you need a reminder, then look at the self-taught legend. If you need a reminder of what it looks like to fail and not be good enough, look at the self-taught legend. Now, I'm sure Sore Hands has something real funny and pithy. Probably not funny. That guy's not very funny. But he probably has something mean and pithy to say, like everyone does, about the self-taught legend. Now, we all know he sucks. Oh, it's funny. Play Spain. Oh, look at me now. I'm playing Spain because it's the meme. Look at me play Spain because of the meme. You're so cool, dude. Everyone's friends with you. You're so cool and you have a lot of friends, bro. Good job. Check this one out. This one's gonna be windows down. This is going to be a windows down acceleration. So I hope you're ready. This one's going to be nice. Apologies. Oh shit. On a bridge! On an open bridge! Wind at my back! Woo! Anyway, I don't have anything pithy to say about the self-taught legend because I really feel for the guy. I really do. Because that's me, bro. Literally me. Dude, who is gonna claim... No one. No one's gonna claim being self-taught legend. You're just gonna say play Spain, and then you're gonna play Spain on your Instagram feed, and you're gonna be jealous of fucking Chad LB or something. And your lack of perspective pisses me off. I'm not saying that I'm a man of terribly wide or far-reaching perspective. I didn't even want to heel toe, so I just went to third, going 45. I don't claim to be a man of terribly high, of terribly potent potent, good. I don't know what's like the positive of perspective. I don't even remember or know or know in the first place. But not a lot of cops out today. I haven't seen one. Maybe I saw one, but it was at a police station. Your lack of perspective disappoints me. And I'm not that smart, so that's saying something. It's not that cool. You're not that cool. You played Spain on your Instagram story. Did Sore Hands play Spain for that video? I don't know. I remember when Sore Hands, listen man, I posted low view count music YouTube videos. If you do that, you also get recommended low view count videos in your algorithm, in your YouTube recommended. And so I got some Sore Hands videos from before he had, what is he at now? He's doing like all right, isn't he? He was on an Andy Edwards video, right? That's got to be worth something. He's in the underground. He's in the popular underground. But anyway, I saw his videos when he had like 100 subscribers or something, and he like wasn't getting views, but he was still posting like mean dunking on guys clickbait videos. Well, he was also posting like my practice routine as a college graduate, big time. But I mean, I guess eventually he realized that negativity is what hits. That's kind of true for me also, because the only episodes of this podcast with remotely notable view counts are the ones called "This One Sucks" and "Torture." So I mean, it's very easy to determine what people are into at any level. Although I've deliberately tried to avoid just getting all Neggo with my titles because I tend towards a positivism of sorts that is, well, the heuristic, my little rule for myself, that you should try to always couple a position with a negation. Yo! Cutting up the yellow line, man. Damn, me narrating traffic probably sucks, doesn't it? I probably shouldn't be narrating traffic so much. And then I'm going to couple that with a position of I should talk about important stuff, like Sore Hands. Sore Hands is a negativist. How about that? Perhaps Sore Hands is somewhat of a negativist who... But that's probably not that's probably not by temperament. Maybe it is by temperament. Because he probably grew up on YouTube, like anyone did. Like any college graduate nowadays. But anyway, what was I talking about? YouTube makes you into that, especially if you're a creator. If you're a creator and you're trying to get views, it's going to steer you towards negativism, because you're going to be like, Rick Beato owned! And then you're going to get 30,000 views on your video, like out of nowhere, and it's going to be a big spike, and you're like, oh shit, this is what I'm supposed to do. Tim Henson owned, Marcin owned, and I did this. I summed up this entire. I summed it up. I summed up the entire impulse in Guitar Bro, my YouTube video. You should be watching my YouTube videos instead, not that guy. Anyway, I don't fucking care. Why am I talking about it then? Hey, if you don't care, buddy, why are you talking about it all the damn time? Silly guy. Because I think it's interesting. And it's illuminating of how things are going. Because I watched this guy, I subbed to him, man. Hey, I want to see YouTube channels growing. I want to see real people with YouTube channels growing, musicians who talk about like being good at music. I mean, that's his whole angle, is that he's good at music. He's probably good at music. I haven't heard him much. He's probably like a good classical guitar player. And he probably makes money now from YouTube. And I mean, if you can make money from music YouTube, I have to commend you. I have to. Obviously. But he's all Neggo. And maybe that might be my final stand against evil, I guess. Is I'm not gonna turn Neggo. Not gonna turn Neggo. That's the title. Mark it right now. It's funny because the last episode I said that something was gonna be the title, but I changed it. Loser can't afford gas. That's what I'm calling it. I just decided now. So Easter eggs for the lore heads. If you watched the previous podcast video episode, and you saw the title, Loser Can't Afford Gas, and then you watched this one, and then you watched this video, and you get to, what am I, an hour and a half in? I'm pretty well far in. I'm kind of dude, this the self-taught legend, man, that's a fucking can of worms. That blew everything open for me. This is decent. This is a decent train of thought. Finally! It's been like a couple episodes since I had a decent train of thought, I think. But that's my firm stand against evil, is that I'm not going to go Neggo, because you have to be able to do something without it. Listen, it's the easy way, and it's probably the best way, but you have to sell your soul, man. You have to sell your soul and say that you have to dunk on Rick Beato. Listen, I'll listen, I could go for some dunking on Rick Beato or stuff like that, but I mean, that can't be my career. I can't dunk on people for a career. That's your soul. I have to, that's my soul. I have to keep that intact. Listen, I'm not going to speak for anyone else. But for me to keep my soul intact, I can't go Neggo. I just can't go Neggo. And I won't. and I'll keep getting 0 views. I literally got 0 views on episode 10. As of right now, I have 0 views. It's funny. I think it's funny. It's like Jobian. I don't care, man. God is good. I'm gonna keep doing it. You think I care? I'm hitting a second win. Episode 12, second win. No, it's called, what was it? Can't go Neggo? Don't go Neggo? Won't go Neggo? We'll go with won't go Neggo. I'm keeping my soul. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about anyone else. I'm keeping my soul. Shit, which way do I go here? Which way back to town? Hey, I think this way. Banger. 4-banger. Right? That's what you call it? A 4-banger? I'm gonna heel toe to a second. Ooh! Engine braking! Banger. 4-banger. Is that, maybe that's only something you say about Hondas. Maybe that's only something you say if you're a Honda Civic guy and you're like 4-banger smokes Lambo. I'm not a Honda Civic guy. I'm an Audi man. I'm an Audi company man. Do Honda Civic shifters go down? Do you hear that? Oh shit. I keep forgetting that there's metal plates on the roadway. There's no sign for it. Quick turn. Couldn't see. Anyway. Man. It's fun to be confident in a manual transmission car. Let me tell you. This is your daily reminder that the grass is greener. Let me tell you what. Now listen, I'm still a noob. I still stall every now and then. When I'm backing out, uphill. When I'm backing up, uphill. Little stally sometimes. My hill starts aren't great. Listen, I can't do a handbrake hill start, or I haven't done one. I think I've done one. Anyway. Alright, which way now to town? Probably that way. No, that way. See, I almost stalled there, but I gave it gas. Oh! That was a little clunchy. What was I talking about? Won't go Neggo. I just won't. And I don't care. And I'm not gonna stall in second gear. That's noob shit. Why would I do that? I should be babying my shifts a little more. Yeah, it was kind of it's kind of sad to see, man. It's kind of sad to see. But I mean, that's not gonna get me down. Think that'll get me down, man? I just cut my hair. I just shaved my hair, buddy. I can feel the wind at my sides. Think I care about guys with 20,000 subscribers? I'm good. Well, I'm good as long as I can get a fucking job. I need a job, man. The pieces are, well, I can see how they put together. It's just a matter of actually doing that for me. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing or anything. It's not like I'm clueless. Engine braking. Damn. Life is good. Keep that in mind. Life is fucking good. Yep. What's up is punk, man. That's that's my angle musically. I didn't dump power there in second gear. Hey, that time I didn't dump power in second gear. Now I'm going 70. Now I'm going 80. Holy shit. Good stuff. It's probably the fastest I've ever gone in that car. Don't worry about that, by the way. What are you talking about, officer? I'm going 50 miles an hour. See, I deliberately didn't go a certain way because I knew that cops like to hang out right there. So, I didn't go that way. So. Absolute banger. Banger, 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 banger. That's 4 bangers right there. Fun times. Life is good. I'll leave it at that.